Hello, how we doing everybody? Matt Modi here with OddsJam. Just going to give you a little bit of a betting preview for the Rose Bowl this year. We got a game January 2nd between Penn State and Utah for the Rose Bowl. Utah winning the Pac-12, beating USC in that incredible game on Friday night. Penn State in the Rose Bowl, mostly because the two best teams actually in the Big Ten, in Ohio State and Michigan, are in the college football playoffs, but the 9th ranked Penn State Nittany Lions in the Rose Bowl nonetheless. So in this video, just going to give you a little bit of a preview for this game using OddsJam to find the best odds for every market. It's completely free to line shop using OddsJam, so definitely recommend checking out oddsjam.com. You can just use this little search button right here. So if I go back, you can just use this little search button right here. Type in the game that you're looking for. We're looking at Utah versus Penn State. You click that and we are good to go. So unsurprisingly here, Utah is the favorite. You can get their best odds at minus 135 at BetMGM. That's actually not a bad price for their money line odds. If you look at the rest of the betting markets, let me actually zoom in here. If you look at the rest of the betting markets, no book is giving you better odds than minus 142. And a money line play such as this is going to have a ton of action. So the differences that you can find, even if they're slighter like this one, are actually very valuable. So I definitely recommend if you did want to bet the money line, obviously make sure you line shop, make sure you get the best odds. But the best mathematical play here on the money line is Utah at minus 135. That's not going to be my official bet for this game. I actually do have a play on the point spread, but in terms of the money line plays, Utah is giving you, or the best math is BetMGM giving you Utah at minus 135. Of course, the most important thing here, not the most important thing, sorry, the next thing here is looking at the point spread, and the best play on the point spread is actually Utah minus 2.5. So this is going to be my official play for this video. Utah minus 2.5. You can get that at minus 110 odds, again at BetMGM or at Caesars. The reason why I like this one, so let me actually open this up in a new tab and pull up where every sportsbook. So this main markets tab just gives you exactly what it sounds like, the main markets. But I want to see where every sportsbook is pricing, not just the main markets, but the alternate markets as well. And that's where you can really find some value. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. We're getting Utah minus 2.5 at minus 110 odds at BetMGM and Caesars. Look at every other book, including Pinnacle. No book is giving this to us below minus 120 odds aside from these two plays. PointsBet minus 120, DraftKings minus 125, FanDuel, Betfred minus 120. And then the books that you want to use to kind of set the markets as like the sports books you want to use, yeah, I mean, pretty much exactly what I said, to set the lines, to set the markets, the sharp sports books. Bet Online, which has it at minus 120. And then this one's the most important one, Pinnacle, at minus 127. So every book that prices this has the Utah side heavily favored, or they have it priced at Utah minus 3, which is Bet Rivers, which is Pinnacle. Now, that 2.5 to 3 points is incredibly important. As you guys know how scoring works in college football, in football in general, field goal is worth 3 points. So Utah, they drive down, the game's tied, they drive down, they score on a last-second field goal. This minus 3, which is what Bet Rivers and Pinnacle has the main line at, pushes, you win your minus 2.5 at only minus 110 odds. So again, just going to show you why it's so important to line shop, why it's so important to make sure that you are looking at every book and where they price plays at. So this Penn State versus Utah, my official bet is Utah minus 2.5 at BetMGM or Caesars. And then if you want to look at the total, it's kind of the ranges from the total are between 51.5, 52 to 52.5. Now the sharp books here, Bet Online prices this total at 52, Pinnacle prices it at 51.5. So you can get some value taking this under 52.5 at minus 110 odds, again at BetMGM. It's not going to be an official play. I'm sticking with the spread as an official play, but I do think that this, if you want to play on the total, this under is your best bet. It is a mathematically profitable play. There is some value associated with it beating the closing line by half a point or a full point. It's just not as good of a value as the spread. So that's going to be it for this video. Riding with Utah minus 2.5 as my official play for this video. So if you're tailing, comment and let me know. Or if you'd rather ride with the money line or with the total, that's totally fine as well. Just, again, let me know. Love hearing the feedback. But that's all I got. So everybody enjoy bowl season. Happy betting, happy watching, and good luck.